So the van has been like this for a year now. All of these bits of pine were completely untreated, and really there's nothing wrong. There's no moisture down here. These aren't moist, they aren't warped, there's no rot. So really, I'm really chuffed with what I managed to get done. There doesn't seem to be any moisture problems or anything like that. So actually this Reflectix has acted as a very good vapor barrier. Welcome back, my DIY nomads. We are back again. Today we're doing something quite exciting. For the first time in my life, I'm going to be trying out Celotex insulation. Just here you can see we've got a strip in the van already. Yeah, as we saw last, I took out all of the Reflectix that was like that was my only insulation on the floor, my only insulation. There's been lots of controversy around Reflectix and like the sort of the bubble foil stuff, saying that it's next to no good. I feel like it does something. I do feel like it does, it does do something. I'm not just going to dismiss it completely, but it'll be very exciting. I've got 25mm Celotex to put on the floor now. We're cutting into slots. It'll be such a mission to try and remove the wood battens that I stuck down in here. So we're cutting them in strips and putting them between the battens, but this works out quite well from me saving a bit of height for my head. If we put the boards on top, then I start to get to that point where I'm starting to scrape my head, and then I lose the whole point of having a full height van. I'm low on space on my memory card, so we're going to blast through this project. You're going to see it sped up. Basically, we are just putting Celotex in between each wood batten, cracking on with this job, getting it done, so we can put down the ply back in, then the flooring on top, make it a super warm, super cozy, beautiful, strong floor. Cheeky little update. So we've got most of the Celotex in. It's really, hello Gelo. It's it's very nice to cut. Like we've just been using. We went out and bought. I didn't have any saws here, so we went out and bought a saw or two saws actually, just to cut through it, and it cuts so nicely. We managed to get all of that top bit done to here. That's 2.4 meters there, and we put in the first bit of flooring and fed the tubes back through. So that's back on, and then we've got the actual bit of actual flooring there, and I've stood on top of that, and I've got just enough headroom, so we've added a little bit of height, more insulation, much better insulation, and I've still got headroom, which is fantastic. And I've been checking my wool insulation in the walls. I can't find any like weird looking bits like on the left hand side here. I don't know about the other side, but I'm not taking that all off. I'm basing it on the other side as well. I haven't found any moist bits. I haven't found any pools of water. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Dun dun dun, guys, we've done it. Floor's in. I mean, we haven't got the nice floor in, but the plywood's on. I haven't screwed it down yet. Celotex is in though, which is fantastic. You can see it through there. Now the van was already quite well insulated. The walls were fine, the ceiling was fine. The floor wasn't. The floor was not well insulated at all. So I'm really interested to see what difference I notice by walking around on this. I still think it's going to be cold to walk on, but I don't think it's going to be as cold. It'll be quite interesting. It will be very interesting to see. Actually, funny enough, after we finished building this second time round, a couple of friends of ours, Josie and Jules, love you guys, they will be our testers really. They'll be our testers to see what the new layout's like, whether they enjoy it. I'm away for 5 days, so they're going to be really the pioneers for this new layout of van, which is going to be really exciting. Be really good to get their feedback. Look at this sexy guy. Me and Gelo have now applied up all the walls, which is really great. It all looks really, really nice and tidy. I've had to come home to grab some things because at the moment, before I transfer everything over to the workshop, there's still a few things left at home, so I'm having to back and forth quite a lot. I'm just coming back now. I'm going to do some measurements. Gelo has stayed at the unit to finish off some other jobs because he's an absolute legend and he's been very, very helpful, so thank you very much, Gelo. I didn't quite think I'd appreciate just how useful it is to have 2 people to sort of do a job like this. It sped this up so much. So we probably started cutting out all the templates at around maybe 10 to 10:30, and by 11:30 we had all of the pieces cut, all to a really nice tolerance as well. It's so useful having a second pair of hands. The rest of this week is going to be an absolute breeze while Gelo is here. It's going to be sad to see him go, but we're getting most of the major work done now, which is good. I'm getting to the point where I'm going to start building the cabinets, the kitchen, the bed, and it would be useful to have another pair of hands, but it's actually gone more to I like the easier side of like doing it on your own sort of thing, so that's good. Welcome up. Oh no. What is wrong with me today? I'm not on the right thing today. I'm not on the right. Anyway. Thanks so much, my DIY nomads.
Come on, now you can.
Thank you so much, my DIY nomads, for following along this week. Yeah, next week it's going to be quite exciting. We're going to get the bed in, we're going to get the shower in, we're going to get the kitchen in. It's going to go from this sort of stagnant stage of getting the insulation, getting the van ready, to getting lots of stuff in there, which is really, really cool. Honestly, guys, also just use CAD software all the time because it has saved me so much money. I've gone through like 10 different designs to finally achieve something that works and all lays out correctly. And this time we are going for a bed that's widthways again. We're going to have to see how that goes. But yeah, catch you guys next week. See you then.